comments. Do we have any for this particular meeting? Councilmember Davis.
Thank you, Mayor Young. I respectfully request from the public and our council to allow me a moment to address accusations that were made during our last council meeting. I've conferred with our legal counsel to make sure that I'm following legal protocols to make a formal complaint. During council items of February 1st, 2022 closed session meeting, Mayor Pro Tem Vargas publicly accused me of being the owner or in some way affiliated with a blog or news organization which calls itself Transparent Tracy. This accusation, as I stated on the dais, is unfounded, has no basis, and is 100% false. And being that Councilmember Pro Tem Vargas has served on council for nearly 8 years, I'm sure that she is well aware of the inappropriate nature of her very public and unfounded accusations towards a council colleague and the adverse impact this has on council relationships and public trust. And after conferring with our city attorney, I filed a formal complaint with our city manager's office stating that Ms. Vargas has violated Tracy City Council's Code of Conduct. Among others, Section 3.3.1, council members shall refrain from abusive conduct, personal charges, or verbal attacks upon the character or motives of other members of the city council, boards, commissions, committees, staff, or public. She's also violated 3.3.2. Council member duties shall be performed in accordance with the processes and rules of order established by the City Council. Therefore, in accordance with my rights under Tracy City Council's Code of Conduct, I'm formally and publicly requesting that the record reflect my formal complaint, which has been submitted to the City Clerk. Ms. Vargas, I'm also requesting that she stops violating the Code of Conduct as it relates to publicly defaming my character, and should violations continue, I will not hesitate to formally invoke my right to pursue censure and any other legal channels available to me to stop these baseless, senseless, and unfounded attacks on my personal character. Thank you.
Okay, so that's been formally received by our attorney, and there are stipulations within filing a complaint, and there's costs and things involved too with as far as when we put those things into place.
What I hear is that the council member Davis is bringing the issue to the attention of the city council and has submitted a letter, but is not requesting censure or asking any council member to schedule such a procedure. So right now, nothing's going to happen. That's as my understanding, unless some further request is made by Councilmember Davis.
Mr. Rubens, your understanding is correct. This is just to bring it to the council's and the public's attention of what the Code of Conduct says, to remind Mayor Pro Tem Vargas that we do operate under a Code of Conduct, and if those violations continue, I will invoke my right to censor her. That's it.
And there's a procedure in your code of conduct to start that process, but that's not being requested.
But that's not being enforced. It's just made mention of. So, yes. Okay. Because Mayor Pro Tem Vargas is not present with us now, I would assume there will be an answer, a public comment as well. But at another time, because she's not here right now. So that, if anyone else have